So, did I just make a mistake doing this pigtail? Not really. My original idea was to have the resistor in here with this. But I was also thinking of a strong solder connection. So now my other choice is the other end of this wire, which is here, and I can attach that to the resistor. Cut a lot of this off, and the heat shrink will fit right over it. See? So I really like this pigtail connection. It's nice and strong. We're going to leave that alone and put the resistor at the end. We're still working on the orange wire, so we're going to bring this way over here. We're going to put some weight on it. Alright, now this is tinned up. Now the resistor is not, so how am I going to do this? Make two loops. Crimp this one backwards and crimp the resistor forward. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is, that's the size of a normal resistor joint. I'm going to make it twice as long because I'm going to bend it in half. I'm going to use the third. I was using a second. I'm going to use one bigger because I got to go over the solder now. And I got to resolder it. Of course, got to clean. Got a tin. Got a flux. Woohoo! Alright. What we're going to do now is find the resistor. There it is. Try to straighten these out. Make that about the same. So we're going to cut off this much. Where's, oh. Now, solid wire is harder to tin than stranded wire. So make sure you're extra clean, get some solder on there, put some flux on there. And when you're touching electronic components, you want to do it at, because they get hot, as fast as possible. If you have to. And you have a larger component. See what I did here? Can you see that? What I did is I put this in the alligator clip, or you can have a separate alligator clip, even a smaller one. This will take up the heat from this end. Okay? Alright, so as you can see, I clipped the resistor to about the same size as the orange lead. Now, I may have clipped it too short, but the orange lead can be clipped a little bit. We're going to bend these both in half. Make hooks. That'll be a small hook. are all in the way. We got two little hooks. We're going to hook them all together and try to squeeze them together. There's got to be a better way to do this. They keep falling apart because the solid wire is stronger than this stranded wire. Dang-nabbit. But I tell you what, it's easier trying with my eyesight in my hands. It's easier than trying to line up two wires and solder them together. Okay, that's kind of straight. Now, if I do this fast enough, it'll be all right. If I do it fast enough, which means I need a very clean soldering iron. And clean that tip. Get some flux on here. Where's my solder? And get some flux on here. And we're going to hit it up. Done. There. Now all we have to worry about is the other side. When I find whatever wire I'm going to put on it, it might be Cat 5, which is solid also, which solid is better. Then I can bring up the heat shrink and go up into it and cover it all. And then whatever's on this side goes 11, 12 feet out to wherever I need to put that, to the Arduino Nano, which is powering this whole system. Alright, so that's how we're doing that. But I think that's enough for tonight. I'll do the rest off camera. Had a rough spot on there, so I had to smooth it out. Alright, so happy with that. I'm going to do the rest like the same way with the rat tail connection and one wire, 220 ohm resistor, and 2 LEDs. Orange, in this case, just happens to be yellow. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope I didn't bore you too much. I'm going to cut this really short. So, hang in there. Keep going. Later.